What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So cryptocurrency is heating up. I want to break it down on how to really spot a rug pull and how to potentially avoid substantial losses. So I want to go over all the things that you need to know, but first make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off, I would recommend everyone to pop over to the website GMGN.ai. Very informative, so you can kind of look at the memes, trending, whatever floats your boat. You can sort it based on 1 minute, 5 minute, 1 hour, and various things. You can look at the liquidity. It has all the information that you, in theory, need to look at. But I'm going to go a different avenue, and once again, how to really spot a rug pull. So if you are on the risky side, you can always, on a side note under this website, look at the new tokens that are just being launched roughly 4 seconds ago, 5 seconds ago. And if you want to get in early, then so be it. I think at that stage, it is a little bit harder to catch a rug pull. You need it open and kind of launched for at least a couple hours in reality. But you guys do whatever floats your boat. If you guys want to increase your risk, then go at it. But going over here though, just looking at the trending over the last 1 hour, you see, for instance, Trump, Barron, Melania, a lot of the big ones that people have really started to gravitate towards over the last little bit. And one thing that I want to bring up to your attention is holders. So looking here, so the second one is WIF. It is age 232 days, so that's definitely a good sign. But if we do open this up, you can actually sort it by the holders. And if you actually do one further and kind of orient it, kind of sort it based on the percentage owned, you can see what these individuals are doing and where they came from. On a side note, you can actually do one even further and look at the wallets just to see what they do hold. That's a very common thing that people do to whales. They like to follow their every transaction, their every move. But this individual exactly looks like they did put $25,000 of their own money inflow. So they could have obviously liquidated and whatever, but they are up 8.93% at the time of doing this video. If you click on them, it shows all their buys, sells, everything that they've done. It looks like it has been a very long time. So they've been kind of in it, buying dollar cost averaging for the most part for the greater part of 128 or 125 days. So generally this is a good sign, and this is the largest wallet holding it. You can do that to a couple of them, but based on this, obviously they sold a couple times, but I think it is fair to assume that this individual is actually holding for the long term. And so I think in general this is definitely a good one. But if we kind of pop over here and for instance look at BWT, so pop this open, looking at the holders, already you can already like instantly see some flags, and this has been open for I think less than a day. But based on this individual does currently hold 1.67% of overall the amount of tokens are out. So far, inflow / out, they are down, and so meaning they've sold $422,000. Right now, though, based on what they do have, they're still up a good like 100,000%. And so just kind of popping here, they have been selling, and you can just see exactly the level of selling that they've been doing. And this has all been over the last 40 seconds, 1 minute. So it is fair to assume that this is instantly a red flag. Even moving over to the second largest wallet right here, same goes for this. So this is why you do really need to watch on the ones that you get in. I know it might seem good. Everyone wants to have a similar token to Trump and it goes up massive numbers. Everyone becomes millionaires. But at the same time, you really want to take the time, even if it's just 5 minutes. I know when it comes down to tokens, I get time is money and you need to act fast sometimes. But at the same time, it might be advantageous just to take the next couple seconds just to look at the top holders and see exactly what they're doing, what they're up. So the fourth largest wallet right here, they did one buy, it was 1 hour ago for $6,000. So nothing really substantial. But then again, if we kind of look over here, the overall liquidity is 936,000. So that 5,000 it's somewhat good, somewhat bad, but yeah, in general, I think this is definitely a going to be a rug pull, in my opinion. But like I said, there's a lot of different ones as well. So even looking at the 1 minute SpaceX, there's tons of them out there. And even just looking similarly at the holdings, you have pretty much everyone. Well, not necessarily selling. You had this individual, looks like they sold recently a couple. They did buy, all fairly recent stuff. But yeah, as of right now, this individual is down on their own personal profit slash loss, down 900, now $1,000. So this one might have been a early investor, or whatever else. It isn't a substantial amount, mind you, but still, you have to be cautious out there. So just take the time, go through, look at just the holders, in my opinion. Again, if you want to really like U.S. Department of Hold or Hodl, definitely go have at it if you want to do that. On a side note, you can actually even see up here, rug probability is 100% with this one. So yeah, definitely it's kind of, I don't know how that actually determines that. So even if we click some random one, rug probability, this one doesn't show it right there. I'm not really sure exactly the basis of why some of them show it, some don't. This one does show as safe. I assume they've done an audit and whatever else. But yeah, so this is a quick thing. So just pop over to GMGN, play around, has a lot of good information that I'm not even necessarily bringing up. But just based on my experience, I think one thing that you will really want to look at is just instantly who is holding it and what they are doing. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. If anyone has any other recommendations on some things to really look at and potentially where to look at and where to find them, throw them in the description below so everyone can benefit. So let me know your viewpoint on all that. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And then one final thing, I did launch a free Discord, so I'll put that in the description below and also the comments. Pop over there. A lot of good individuals out there, a lot of crypto talk and whatever else, so definitely worthwhile to pop over there and have a chat. So with all that, appreciate all of you watching.